What's up, y'all? So listen, I'm sitting here in my office and I'm doing some research, I'm doing some work, and something told me to just look up some statistics. So I looked up some stats and I did me some research and I did me some homework, and what I just found really put me in a different mindset. Um Everybody knows I'm a Five Links representative, and everybody knows how passionate about Five Links I really am. Um, Most of you think it's because I want to leave my kids and my grandkids something that I didn't have. Most of you guys think that I just want to get rich so I can have the flashy cars and the big house. While that's okay and that's fine and dandy, the reason why I'm so passionate about Five Links is because here at Five Links we actually help people succeed, and we actually help people do better in life, and not only financially, outside of financially, we help people get their lives back from health conditions that they wouldn't be able to do elsewhere. We help people get their credit back. We help people save money on bills. But that's not what I looked up. What I looked up was this. I did some homework on the racial wealth gap. Did some homework on the racial wealth gap, and the stats that I came up with was so crazy. Stat number one: one in every seven Caucasian American households are millionaires, but one in every 50 African American households are millionaires. Listen to what I just said. One in every seven Caucasian American households are millionaires, but one in every 50 African American households are millionaires. That is huge. That is ridiculous. That is craziness. You know what that means? That means there are 13 million Caucasian American millionaires in the United States of America, but there are only 360,000 African American millionaires in the United States of America. And we wonder why the economical strain is so much on our community. And that 360,000 is including the NBA players, the NFL players, the Oprahs, the Steve Harveys, the Magic Johnsons. They are included in that 360,000. So just think about it. It's not that many of us as it is. Compound that with we don't produce a lot of economical greatness. Now, my Caucasian brothers and sisters, I don't want y'all to think that this is slander against y'all. I want y'all to realize, one, what we're fighting for. While we, what we talk about all the time. We don't have the economical power that you guys have. Black people, the reason why we don't, the fact that we don't have the economical power that our Caucasian brothers and sisters have, shows you that you need to learn the new laws of money. Let that whole persona of work a job for the next 40 years of your life so you can never retire go. Okay, if you have a job, amazing. That's excellent. I'm happy that you went to school and got that education, because knowledge is power and knowledge is key. Now you working that job that you've always wanted. But guess what, baby, that's not going to hold you. We can't rebuild our community with just jobs. We have to reopen businesses. We have to get wealth back. Dick Gregory, the comedian that passed away earlier this year, he spoke about something that's really stuck with me. There's only one black-owned skyscraper in all of America. There's only one black-owned skyscraper in all of America, and that's the Jet Building down in Atlanta. The only black-owned skyscraper in all of America. Listen, black people. We don't even have our own African American run community. We don't even have our own housing community that's run strictly by African Americans. That has a African American mayor, with the African American legislators, with the full-fledged African American police force, with that have all African American school systems. We don't have that. because we don't understand the power of wealth. Now, I'm not saying segregate. No, by all means, if you want to live in the suburbs, live wherever you want to live. I'm saying, listen, when you make it, go back and help somebody else. And when you do make it, teach people the new laws of money. Also, the people that don't know the laws of money, just because you have a job doesn't mean you're making it. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you're successful. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you've made it to the next level. It's so much more that you can learn in this life. It's so many more things you could be doing, not only for you, not only for your family, but for your community. Broaden your mind. See, right now, this generation, the millennial generation and after, we're not living for ourselves. We're living for the future generations. See, the generations before us, they went through slavery. They went through civil rights. They went through the war on drugs. That was the generation before us. We have to deal with the economical transformation of our community. We have to deal with. We have to break the bind of economical slavery. We have to close the racial wealth gap and catch up. Even though we're 350 years behind, we have to catch up. What does that mean? Building more residual income sources. What else does that mean? Building annuities. Buying into black banks. What else does that mean? Buying real estate. We got to do this. 1 in every 7 Caucasian households are millionaires, and 1 in every 50 African American households are millionaires. Stop glorifying when you get your check going to buy Jordans. Stop glorifying driving around in the Benz when you paying rent and not a mortgage. Stop glorifying gang banging. Stop glorifying living with your mom and not paying the rent, but you making tons of money. Stop glorifying the streets. Start glorifying learning the principles of wealth and building your mind. Start glorifying uplifting your community. Start glorifying and rising the community. Because if you're not paying attention, gentrification is happening. And all the communities and the hoods that you fighting for and dying over, they about to build them up and kick you right out. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? It's time that we rise up and take our communities back. The first way we do that is learning how to become economically and financially free and closing this wealth gap. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to do this because I want to make money. If you do not have a way to take your life to the next level, you literally need to contact me today. I am so passionate about helping others pursue excellence that it's not even funny. I want everyone to live the best life that they possibly can. I want everyone to create generational wealth and not just have a life insurance policy when you die. Because that's not generational wealth. Listen, I love y'all. I thank y'all. Please take heed to my information. Please contact me to learn how you can start building your generational wealth and start building the legacy for the generations to come, because it is our job. Like I said, if you look at the generations of African Americans that's come before us, came before the millennial generation, it was Generation X. They were the generation that had to deal with the war on drugs. It was, I forgot the generation before that, but that was the civil rights generation. Along with the baby boomers, all of those was the civil rights generation. Then you had the slavery generation. You had slavery, civil rights, war on drugs. That's all they did. That was our previous 3 generations, what they fought for. Now millennial, this generation, the millennial generation, we're fighting for economical growth, economical freedom, and closing the wealth gap so that the generation after us can advance and we can get a wealth gap. We can become the superior economical power in this country. But all it takes is a sacrifice. today to build a legacy tomorrow. I love y'all. That's my time. Conquer today and you conquer your life. If you need a way, if this video did anything for you, if this video touched you in any way, contact me today so we can start building your legacy, so we can start closing the wealth gap in the United States of America. Conquer today and you conquer your life.